Seth Rollins and AOP are currently the top heel group on Monday Night Raw, but this faction won't be a three-man group for very long, because in 2020, there are plans to add more members to the Seth and AOP faction. We recently saw Seth and AOP attack Raw commentator Samoa Joe. Many fans believed that this was the beginning of Samoa Joe's turn from heel to face, but this is not the case at all, because this will all be revealed as a big swerve to trick fans. Samoa Joe will actually be revealed in 2020 as the fourth member of the Seth Rollins and AOP faction, and Samoa Joe will reveal that he was attacked by AOP and Seth to trick everybody and have them not suspect that he would soon be joining the new group. The last time that we saw John Cena was at the Raw Reunion show back in July 2019. And we haven't seen John Cena wrestle since January 2019. But John wants to start wrestling again, and he wants it to happen in 2020, which has led to rumors that John is pushing for a match at WrestleMania 36. But right now, the only thing that is currently rumored for John Cena is a match where John Cena will face a returning injured wrestler. The temporary plan for John Cena at WrestleMania 36 is for John Cena to have an open challenge match, where John will face an unknown opponent, but that opponent is rumored to be revealed as the returning Lars Sullivan, and John will lose in a very quick match and put over Lars Sullivan in a big way. Rey Mysterio is one of the oldest wrestlers in WWE, and unfortunately, he isn't getting any younger. 2020 will be his final year as a wrestler. But before the year is over, there will be an emotional storyline involving Rey's retirement and his son Dominic. The current rumored storyline will have Rey Mysterio go on a losing streak, as it seems his body is beginning to break down, and he can no longer compete with a younger crop of wrestlers. Because of this, Rey will have no choice but to announce his retirement live on Monday Night Raw. During Rey's retirement segment in the ring, his son Dominic will be by his side, and after Rey tells fans that he is retiring from wrestling forever, he will take off his mask and give it to his son, as Dominic will put the mask on and announce that he will be a wrestler in WWE, and he will carry on his father's legacy. During a segment on Friday Night SmackDown, Mandy Rose revealed to Otis of Heavy Machinery that she was his secret Santa, and gave Otis a Christmas present, and then gave him a loving kiss on the cheek. This was not a one-time thing, because in 2020, Otis and Mandy will be part of a storyline that will tease a possible romantic relationship between them. The rumored storyline will involve Otis receiving messages from a secret admirer, and how she is in love with him, and for several weeks, he will try and find out just who is sending the messages. He will assume that it's Mandy Rose because of how she kissed him when she gave him a Christmas ham. Otis will become very excited at the prospect of Mandy being the secret admirer. But then on the Valentine's Day edition of Friday Night SmackDown, the identity of Otis' secret admirer will be revealed, and it is in fact Mandy Rose, who will tell Otis that she is in love with him, and she will ask him to be her boyfriend, as the two share an emotional hug and become a new on-screen couple. Vince McMahon has recently become so impressed by a certain superstar that in 2020, Vince will put them into the main event picture, and this superstar is none other than Eric Rowan. Vince has been more than impressed by Rowan's performance in both the Roman Reigns backstage attack angle and his mysterious cage angle. Both storylines have gotten over with fans, and Vince gives all the credit to Rowan for that. And in 2020, Vince believes that Rowan will be ready to be placed into the WWE title picture and begin wrestling in main events on both Monday Night Raw and pay-per-views. The 2020 Royal Rumble pay-per-view is getting closer every day, and there are many fans who are wondering what plans Vince McMahon has for this year's Women's Royal Rumble match. There have been many different women who have been rumored to win the 2020 Women's Rumble match, including Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. But a new rumor was recently leaked, which reveals a different future winner of the 2020 Women's Rumble match. And the current rumored winner of the match will surprise some fans because the wrestler is a member of the NXT roster. Former NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler recently lost the NXT Women's Championship to Rhea Ripley, but now she will be leaving NXT and go on to win the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble match. And with this big win, Shayna Baszler will reveal that she has signed a contract with Monday Night Raw, and she will choose the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch to face at WrestleMania 36. In 2010, the very first Money in the Bank pay-per-view was held. Then in 2017, a women's Money in the Bank ladder match was added to the pay-per-view. And in 2020, there will be additional Money in the Bank ladder matches added to the pay-per-view. The first will be a men's Money in the Bank ladder match featuring men's tag teams, where the winners will be able to cash in their briefcase at any time to receive a title match for either the Raw Tag Team Championship or the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And the other match that will be added to the pay-per-view will be a women's Money in the Bank ladder match featuring women's tag teams, where the winners can cash in their briefcase for a chance at the Women's Tag Team Championships. Vince McMahon hopes that fans won't be overloaded by too many Money in the Bank ladder matches. But if the pay-per-view goes over well, then they will continue to have 4 Money in the Bank ladder matches every year. Vince McMahon is fully aware that WWE has had major issues with creating new superstars who can sustain their popularity. 2019 featured several failed attempts at creating new big-time superstars, including Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Shorty G, and Ricochet. And even though some of these wrestlers were heavily cheered by fans, Vince McMahon did not feel that they were ready to become huge superstars. Instead, they were regulated to mid-card status after their initial big pushes. But in 2020, there will be a new crop of superstars that Vince McMahon hopes will become the future of the company. The current Monday Night Raw wrestlers who will receive major pushes in 2020 are Aleister Black, Mojo Rawley, and Drew McIntyre, as Drew will be placed into the WWE title picture as he is positioned to become a major star. While on SmackDown, the wrestlers rumored to get big pushes in 2020 are a returning Sheamus, who will be a singles wrestler, Ember Moon, and Carmella, as Carmella gets a brand new push to put her back into the SmackDown Women's Championship picture. One of the most popular storylines in 2019 was the Lana and Bobby Lashley affair, but in 2020, the storyline will take a shocking turn, as it's currently rumored that Lana and Bobby Lashley will break up. The rumored storyline will have Bobby Lashley becoming angry at Lana for spending all of his money on things like clothes, cars, and jewelry. Lana will tell Bobby that it's not his money anymore. It's their money, but Lashley will reach his breaking point and tell Lana that it's over, and he never wants to see her again. Lana will beg Lashley not to leave her, but he will ignore her cries and walk out on her, as both Lana and Bobby Lashley officially end their relationship. Lacey Evans recently turned from heel to face, as she has pushed the fact that she is a veteran and a mother to a young daughter. And in 2020, Lacey's career makeover will continue in very big ways. Lacey currently wears expensive Southern Belle-style dresses, and when she wrestles, her attire is similar to a 1940s model. But both of these things will be going away in 2020, as Lacey will begin wearing more casual clothing and have military-style ring attire to highlight her service in the military. Lacey will also ditch her exaggerated Southern accent and speak in her normal voice, With all of these changes, Vince McMahon hopes that Lacey will become the most popular female fan favorite on SmackDown as she becomes more relatable and gets rid of her fictional character and just becomes herself. What do you think will happen in WWE in 2020? Leave a comment and give me your predictions. And don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling news and rumor videos.